The Journey of Shadows. Chapter 5. The Cave of Illusions. The narrative: Adam and Layla stood in front of the entrance of the cave, which looked more like a huge monster mouth, where the twisted rocks resembled sharp teeth, and the shadows emanating from it danced as if they were inviting them to enter. Adam, stressed. Are we sure this is the right way? The place looks like he wants to swallow us. Layla, with confidence. The map doesn't lie. If you want to get the third part of the key, this is where we should get in. The narrative. The two entered the cave with caution. Darkness was so thick that Adam could barely see his feet. Suddenly, strange lights caught on the walls, like stars in the night sky. Adam scrutinized. What are these lights? It looks beautiful, but it's weird. Layla, with caution. Don't let her beauty fool you. These are not ordinary lights. It's part of the illusions we'll face here. The narrative. While they were walking inside the cave, everything began to change. The earth under their feet became deep water, and the air around them was filled with familiar voices. Suddenly, Adam found himself standing in the center of his old village, where everything looked as it was in his childhood. Adam, amazed. What is this? This is my house. How can he be here? Layla, calmly. That's not the truth, Adam. These illusions try to confuse you and make you lose your goal. Adam, as he approaches the house. But it looks so real. Maybe I can see my mom again. The narrative. As Adam approached the door of the house, the door suddenly opened, and a woman who looked exactly like his mother came out. She smiled at him tenderly, and opened her arms as if she was waiting for him to approach. Woman, in a soft voice. Adam, I'm finally back. I was waiting for you for a long time. Adam, in a suffocated voice. Mom! I'm here. Layla, warning. Adam, don't approach. This is not your mother. She is an illusion. Adam, with hesitation. But what if it's real? What if I could talk to her again? The narrative. While Adam hesitated, the cave began to shake, and the earth around him cracked. The woman's soft voice gradually turned into frightening laughs, and her features began to change, becoming a face full of evil and deception. The woman, in a solemn voice. Did you really think you would find peace here? This place is mine, and you won't come out alive. Adam, surprised. What is this? What's going on? Layla, pulling a small sword. I told you it's illusions. Remember your goal, Adam. Don't let her fool you. The narrative. Suddenly, they were surrounded by illusions from every side, and it became difficult to distinguish between truth and falsehood. There were screaming sounds, pictures of missing people, and old memories that go back to Adam's mind vigorously. Adam, loudly. No! I won't let this place control me. I know who I am, and I know what I want. Layla, smiling. This is the Adam I know. Now, focus on what's real. Only the truth will lead you to the key. The narrative. As Adam closed his eyes and tried to concentrate, he began to feel something different. In the midst of all the chaos, there was a small light appearing on the horizon. He decided to walk towards him, ignoring everything around him. Adam, confidently. That's my goal. I won't give up. The narrative. When he reached the light, he found a small box. Open it to find the third part of the key. This part was different from the previous parts, as it carried a strange pattern of an open eye. Layla, in admiration. I did it again. You have proven that you are able to see the truth in the midst of a salse. Adam, sighing. This was very difficult. But I think I'm starting to understand. This journey is not just a search for the key. It's a journey to understand myself. Layla, with a light smile, equally. When you understand yourself, you will be able to face anything. The narrative. The two came out of the cave, and the sky had begun to rain. The rain seemed to wash away the shadows around them and restore purity to the atmosphere. Adam, looking at the sky. What awaits us now? Layla. The last part of the key, and the final confrontation with the big shadow. Get ready, Adam. The hardest part has not yet begun. Journey of Shadows. Chapter 6. The Confrontation with the Great Shadow. Narration. After leaving the cave, the world around Adam and Layla seemed to change. The trees grew taller and denser, and the air grew heavier. The closer they got to their final destination, the more the shadows seemed to watch them, moving silently in the nearby darkness. Adam, nervously. Do you feel that? The atmosphere. It's like the whole place is against us. Layla, calmly. That's normal. We're nearing the heart of the great shadow, the source of its power. That's why we needed the 3 pieces of the key. We can't succeed without it. Adam, determined. If the great shadow is waiting for us, I won't be afraid. We've faced worse. Layla, with a slight smile. Your courage is inspiring. But remember, this isn't just a test of physical strength. It's a test of mental resilience, too. Narration. The two reached a massive gate carved from stone, adorned with strange engravings resembling ancient symbols. In the center of the gate was a hollow space, clearly meant for the completed key. Adam, holding the 3 pieces. This is it. The key will merge here. Narration. Adam assembled the 3 pieces together. As soon as they connected, they fused into a single shape and glowed with a brilliant light. He inserted the key into the gate, and the ground began to tremble as the gate slowly opened, revealing a vast chamber filled with shifting shadows. Narration. In the center of the room stood the great shadow. Its form was both mysterious and imposing, with glowing red eyes that stared at Adam and Layla with a challenging gaze. Its voice was deep, as though it came from the depths of the earth. The great shadow. You've finally arrived, Adam. I've been watching you throughout your journey, but you don't truly understand what you're doing. Adam, angrily. I'm here to end this nightmare. You've destroyed my life and the lives of so many others. I won't let you continue. The great shadow, mockingly. End the nightmare? You don't understand. I am not your enemy, Adam. I am a part of you. Adam, shocked. What do you mean? How can you be a part of me? The great shadow. I am the shadows you carry within. Your fears, your anger, your sorrow. Every time you ran away from facing them, I grew stronger. Now it's time for you to decide. Will you truly face me, or will you keep running? Narration. The great shadow's words struck Adam deeply. He realized that throughout his journey, he had been running from confronting his darkest fears. He turned to Layla, who was watching him silently. Adam, softly. Is this true? Is all of this because of my weakness? Layla, gently. It's not weakness, Adam. Everyone carries their shadows within. What matters is how you choose to deal with them. Facing them is the first step to freedom. Narration. Adam stood firm and began walking toward the great shadow. He felt fear, but he knew he couldn't turn back now. Adam, with determination. If you're a part of me, that means I have the power to control you. I won't let you dictate my life anymore. The great shadow, angrily. Do you think it's that simple? I'm more than just an idea. I am the strength you feed with your fears and weaknesses. Narration. The great shadow began attacking Adam with shifting shadows. The strikes were powerful and swift, but Adam used everything he had learned throughout his journey to fend them off. He focused on one thought: I have the power. Layla, encouragingly, remember, Adam, don't resist the shadows. Accept them. Make them a part of you without letting them control you. Narration. In a decisive moment, Adam knelt down and closed his eyes. Instead of fighting the shadows, he began to recall all his painful moments, his sadness as a child, his loneliness, and his anger. Instead of running from them, he faced them and embraced them. Adam, calmly, you're a part of me, but you won't control me. I'll be the one to decide how I live. Narration. Suddenly, the great shadow stopped its attack. Its form began to fade, dissolving into a soft light that surrounded Adam. The great shadow, in a calm voice, you've done it. You're free now. But remember, shadows never truly disappear. What matters is how you handle them. Narration. When it was all over, Adam found himself standing in a bright room. There was no trace of the shadows. He turned to Layla, who was looking at him with pride. Layla, smiling. I knew you could do it. This isn't the end, though. It's the beginning of a new life. Adam, with a faint smile. If this is the beginning, then I'm ready for whatever comes next. Narration. The two left the chamber, stepping into a world filled with light and life. For the first time in a long while, Adam felt a sense of inner peace. The end.